I will get to eat tomorrow. Having maintained a bit of muscle whilst getting quite lean, having a working body, my shoulder feeling better lately, my knee feeling pretty good, being able to run around 6 miles several times a week with no problems, no niggles in my body. Finding a vest that I feel comfortable in. I've never worn vests. Having a car that's very easy to drive. Knowing I'm about to do a CrossFit class that I enjoy, strongman. It's max log lift, max yoke walk and max axle to overhead tonight. It's the most weight you can do. You've got 10 minutes to find the weight you can do. Having a healthy body. I think I've kind of said that already, but I mean, like, you know, my eyes, having my eyes, my ears, my arms, my legs. Friends. And knowing that I can still make new friends even at 33. I know that sounds really weird, but the sun. What else am I grateful for? Pictures and videos from Glastonbury to look back on. The fact that some people wished me a happy birthday yesterday. Knowing I'm going to eat tomorrow. Having the willpower and the discipline to go an entire day, 40 hours without food, knowing it's for the greater good. For me personally, I'd rather have that one hard patch a week and then just literally eat whatever I want, whenever I want, for the other 6 days a week. Knowing that I'm over halfway through my fast already. Knowing that all I've got to do after strongman, which will blunt my appetite, exercise always does, is chill out for a bit this evening, then go to bed, and then I can get through another day until 2 o'clock tomorrow, no problem, before eating. Hearing back from the fulfillment company that have been absolutely screwing me over the past couple of weeks to say we are going to try and fix your problems. Whether they do or not, at least it's a step in the right direction. Hearing back from the agent of a plot of land I might buy, and they didn't, and it's listed for 125 grand, and I offered 40 to start, and they didn't throw it out the window immediately. They've come back with 65, so they're obviously willing to take a hefty discount on that listed price. So if I can go now back to them 45, hopefully we can maybe meet in the middle at around 50. And then having the potential of a really interesting, exciting, completely new project that I might have coming up that's completely different to what I've been doing for the last 10 years, 8 years, 9 years, however long it's been. What else am I grateful for? By the way guys, just try this yourself next time you're driving somewhere or even walking somewhere. Don't think about anything else that's been going on that day or what's coming up. If you can spare 5 or 10 minutes, just run through your head or say it out loud for everything that you're grateful for that you can think of. I've got a decent jawline. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that I can finally grow something resembling a beard at 33. I'm grateful for the cake my sister made for me for my birthday yesterday. I'm grateful to have family. a loving family, even though sometimes I wish I just had my own space. I'm grateful to have a loving family. I'm grateful. What else am I grateful for? That I'm going to be able to watch an episode of The Boys when I get in. I'm grateful to have the knowledge that nothing is permanent. And whatever you're going through, it will pass. It will pass. It might take longer than other things, but eventually it will pass. I'm grateful to know that I'm going to sleep really well tonight, because I always do when I'm fasted. Grateful to have woken up at 6:30 AM this morning feeling really well rested. I always struggled to get up early, and I just naturally woke up and I was awake immediately. I'm grateful to have been given the green light for butlers in the buff if I want to start doing that part-time, which pays £40 an hour. It's pretty good, really, isn't it? And that's massively out of my comfort zone, so that would do me good. I'm grateful that those hard times, you know, the 1 or 2 hard times, generally speaking, I had a very good time, but the 1 or 2 hard times at Glastonbury, I told myself this is going to be like a week ago before you know it. I'm grateful that those times have passed. I'm grateful that it's 10 minutes before I have to be at my class and I've got loads of time to get there. I hate having to rush for things. I hate being late. I'm grateful to know that I won't be late. I don't have to rush, and I can just take my time getting over there. I'm grateful that I got my friends to Glastonbury and back in one piece, although we had a very near miss on the way home. It was like 2 in the morning and we were coming towards the roundabout, and somebody was absolutely flew round it, to the direction that we were approaching it, and they came over to my side of the road, and I did swerve, so it's like, you know, just gut reaction to avoid them. I don't feel like it was a very big one, but it obviously must have just been enough to not collide. But they were going so fast, and they just came out of nowhere. Probably drunk driver, boy racer, drunk driver or something. I am grateful to be at my target weight. I know one of the things I kept telling myself about that was, this is just my opinion, my perspective, getting there is difficult, staying there is easy. When you're losing weight, you're actually having to change the status quo. You know, you're having to change the balance, the homeostasis that your body wants to stay in. Now, my body, it's not gaining, hopefully it's gaining muscle a little bit, but it's not gaining fat, it's not losing fat, it's staying still, and it's so much easier to stay still than it is. Think about like driving on a motorway, getting the car up to 70 miles an hour. It takes a lot more fuel to get to 70 miles an hour. I hope I'm right about this, than it does to maintain 70 miles an hour. You know, if you took that 20 seconds to get to 70 and then took another 20 at 70, the 20 at 70 would use less fuel. So I'm grateful that I don't have to put as much energy in to maintain my weight now. I'm grateful to have a platform called YouTube that I can just put shit like this up on and be able to look at one day to remind myself, do your little gratitude drive on the way to wherever you're going if I forget next time, because I'm sure I will inevitably be sucked into negative thinking and be consumed by it in the moment where I could just say stop. I'm going to list everything that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for dry weather. Grateful for my dad's help. My dad and my dad's help with my delivery that I'm expected tomorrow. Grateful that my mum is okay, because she has just been through cancer removal surgery on her face, and it's been very difficult to see her that vulnerable, but it's healing and they're confident they've got it all. I'm grateful I've still got my parents. I love that woman so much. I'm gonna be an absolute mess. I don't even want to think about it. I'm grateful to have a healthy business. It's difficult at the moment. Some stress. It's stressing me out a little bit, but it's still a good business. You know, and there's still potential with it, and it still makes me money. Oh, how am I supposed to get? Oh, for fuck's sake! Road closed. Oh, how do I get around there now then? Right, I'm gonna have to stop this video. I'm grateful to be a little bit early so that I've got time to get around this bloody road closure. Take care, guys. List the things you're grateful for. Let me know in the comments.